So this is the TikTok section. Alright. I'm going to address a few things on TikTok. So let's get started. I have 4 things that I want to address on TikTok. I was trying to debate if I wanted to make 4 separate videos or just one long video. So I have class in an hour. So we're going to just make one long video. So here's your topics. First, to you young people on TikTok. Please read the captions before you clap back. That's topic number 1. Topic number 2. I had an incident on TikTok with a young woman who's a part of the Alphabet Squad. Now, before you go any further, let me explain the Alphabet Squad and why I call it the Alphabet Squad. The Alphabet Squad is my definition for the LGBTQ plus community because every time I turn around, you guys are adding something new. I'm not trying to offend you, and Alphabet Squad sounds a fuck ton better than Alphabet Mafia, which I just learned like 2 days ago. Alright? Now, me and this young lady, she had wrote something about all she hears excuses because, like most straight men, I was not born with gaydar. I can't look at a woman or a man and tell if they're gay or pansexual or whatever the fuck the new terms are. Alright? So that's number 2. Number 3. Native American history and how unattached we are to it. Because I am part Native American, I didn't learn that Native Americans were Asian biologically until I got into college. And I didn't learn until I was like almost 30 years old. So that was like almost 10 years ago. Because I'm 47 now. So I was like almost 30, if not 20, 25, somewhere in there. So I was in my early 20s and I didn't know. I just thought that Native Americans were from Atlantis. And 4th and finally, Asian hate videos. So let's begin. Let's begin with the easiest topic first. Easiest topic first is you clapping back. And you young people on TikTok who either can't read or haven't been exposed to reading or don't know what the fuck reading actually is. You know, you're the guys who were not taught how to write your last name or your first name in cursive or your name in general, so you don't know what the fuck a signature is. Yeah, the school system's really fucking you guys over. I guess they expect you to start stamping things with your thumb. I guess eventually they're going to take out reading altogether so that we're all going to be a bunch of fucking idiots, but not me because I have a reading disability, so it's very important that I keep my reading skills up. But when you post something, and we all do, post things that a lot of people either don't like, can't clarify, or don't understand, we tend to clap before we read that shit. And clapping is something that a lot of you younger people, you guys who are like 25 and below, who don't seem to read or understand exactly what someone's saying, it's not all your fault because TikTok only allows you yay so many characters for you to type out what you want to say, and then the person typing it kind of keeps typing and forget what they're going to say when they have to retype something else to continue with what they're saying. TikTok, you guys suck with that shit. We should have more than 1,000 characters. We only have like 150 characters, and you can't get everything that you need to say in 150 characters because some of the words are like 13 letters long, and I don't do abbreviations because I don't know how to abbreviate certain shit. But you young people, you tend to, oh, so that's what you're saying. But you don't know what I'm saying, and then you'll clap back with something smart or sarcastic, not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about, and then you'll get mad when I return to try to explain what I was trying to say, and then you'll just keep getting madder and madder, and the fire will keep burning, and then you'll get madder and clap some more, which causes me to get pissed off, which causes me to ask you what the fuck your goddamn problem is, which causes us to have a keyboard war when only one of us is actually going to actually show up to your house and beat the dog shit out of you. And unfortunately, that's illegal, so that would more than likely have been me. But, you know, just getting that out there, you guys really need to learn how to read the captions before you clap back. Read what the fuck you post in your captions before you read what other people put in your that little bubble thing where it's like, well, your caption says such and such. If we return a message that's right on topic of your captions and you're not reading what we wrote, that's on you. So read and think before you clap back. That discussion is over. Now let's go to the one that is not so easy to discuss. gaydar. Alright? So from this point, if you are a member of the Alphabet Squad, this is directed correctly and directed at you. First, let me apologize for calling you the Alphabet Squad, the Alphabet Mafia, or whatever the hell you guys want to go by that is not offensive, LGBTQ+, because you keep adding new shit. I still don't know what the hell pansexual is, and I'm probably never going to know what it is because I don't live that lifestyle. And before we go any further, don't make me sound like a hypocrite. If you're dating amongst your own community, I'm okay with that. I love lesbians. I'll date a lesbian, but I do not want to date a transgender female who was once a male. I have every right to know who I'm kissing, and in y'all defense, there have been lots of murders that Instagram, YouTube, and maybe TikTok won't let display because there's not enough time. But they have taken my stuff down when I've tried to save transgender females from people who were kind of more like me, only not as open-minded. I'm an honest man. I don't want to date somebody who was born a male. Alright? I'm sorry, and I have every right to know. If I come to your house and we're dating and you're transgender, that's some shit that you need to tell me beforehand, because I don't want to build false hope up for you for something that I can't really commit to. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I want a real woman born and bred with an actual vagina, with little girl pictures of her when I come to her parents' house. Just like little boy pictures of me running around with my little afro and my little car and all that other bullshit. And I'm being fair because I'm being honest. I'm not trying to marry a woman who biologically can't produce a baby. And I'm not trying to be an asshole about the shit. No, it's just how I feel. And I have every right to feel that way. Just like if you were a man dating a transgender man who used to be a female, you might not have a problem with that because maybe deep down you want to be a lesbian. But deep down, I do not want to be a homosexual man. So therefore, and there are some transgender females that look better than some females. And I just don't want to go through that debate. Period. I'm not have my preference. I'm sorry. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. It's not something that I want. It's not something that I'm asking for. I want a human being that was a little girl all of her life. And not just one that was a little girl in her head but had a boy's body. I don't mean no disrespect on that. Now let's go. So there's an incident with me and a young lady who happened to be a lesbian on TikTok. So she had on these socks. Hi, young lady, because I don't know who you are, and I'm not going to out anybody. I don't put anybody's name out there on my videos. It's not my place to do that because I don't believe in fucking humiliating people. That's not something that I do. But this young lady did some shit like this, and her socks were, I guess, purple or whatever color they were, and had the words gay written on it. Now, let me speak from a straight man's point of view. If you're not a straight man, you don't know what I'm talking about. But as a straight man, I know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to tell you straight the fuck up that this is the shit that will fuck you up. Alright? 1, I'm a man. My eyesight for women's bodies, face, boobs, ass. Alright? When I get to her kneecaps, I'm done looking at her. I don't want to see her toes because if her toes are as jammed up as mine, and I'm not into feet, so I'm not really worried about her feet. When I go into a club, when I used to go clubbing, I look at what the woman is wearing from her neck to her knees. I don't read her socks. I don't. I have an army t-shirt on. I wonder how many people actually noticed that today when I turned in my library books. There were only like 5 people in the entire building. I'm pretty sure that the 5 people that I passed probably don't even remember my face, let alone remember what the fuck I'm wearing. So I'm in a club, and it's a straight club. Because I'm not going into gay clubs willingly, because that's just not my thing, If I'm going to clubs, these are the 2 clubs I'm going to. A strip club, which mostly have women stripping on poles, or a dance club where I'm going to be having my back to the door, and I'm going to scan the room. I'm going to look at couples. Don't dance with that girl, don't dance with that girl, don't dance with that girl, because I've seen how big their boyfriends is. No, I'm not afraid of their boyfriends. I just don't want to go to jail for beating the shit out of somebody for some pussy that I'm never going to get because they have boyfriends. If you don't start trouble, you more than likely won't get into any trouble. Now, back to the subject at hand. I am a straight man. I am never looking at a woman's fucking feet. I don't give a shit what kind of boot she's wearing. I care about her tatas and her papas. And I care about the most important thing, her pretty face. Because I'm going to have to spend most of the time talking to her. Because I'm not really just trying to use this woman for sex. I'm trying to get to know her. And if she chooses to have sex with me, I'm going to be busting backflips because I'm going to be happy that that's going to happen. But I'm not just going to use her and throw her the fuck away. And I'm not going to be reading her fucking socks. I'm also not a panty sniffer. That's not something that I do. Okay? I don't even know who came up with that fucking nasty ass thought or idea. But anyway, there are certain things that turn people on, and panty sniffing is not my thing. That's like the farthest thing from my mind. I don't want to sniff my own ass. I'll be damned if I'm gonna sniff yours. Okay, but this woman assumes that every man she meets knows that she's a lesbian. Some women just have short hair. That does not make them a lesbian. Some women dye their hair in all different colors. That does not make them a lesbian. Some women are bisexuals. I can't tell by looking, which goes back to my whole transgender thing. I can't tell if that's a transgender female, and the only way I'm going to know is if I catch her or him naked. I don't want to be in that situation. Period. Now, I can be in a situation where I'm with a lesbian. Now, if I'm in a situation with a pre-op transsexual, I still would like to know. Now, I mean, if we're already doing the nasty, it's too goddamn late, and once you tell me, we're just going to have to finish, and then I'll have to deal with that shit. I'm going to be mad. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be mad as hell, because then technically I would have slept with a man. But at the same time, now that they had the operation, they are officially and essentially a female. And I get that. I'm not trying to be a dick about that. But to the young lady, I don't have gaydar. Most men probably don't have gaydar. I can't go outside and say, hey, buddy. Yeah, he's gay. I can't do that. I can't pick like 5 people out of a crowd and say that 4 of those people are gay. I can't do that. I've never been able to do that. I never will be able to do that. And I don't really give a damn. If you're gay and you're happy, good for you. I have nothing against gay people. I have nothing against the Alphabet Squad. But what I do have is the right to know the truth if I'm going to be engaging in a relationship with anybody. If I'm dating a lesbian and we're just having a good time. In other words, we're just having sex. We're not having a relationship. We're friends with benefits or a situationship. I'm okay with that because I know it from the jump. And I think that everyone, if you're entering a relationship of any kind, that you should be honest on what kind of relationship you are entering. If we are entering a long-term relationship where we are just going to literally become a couple, then I need to know that from the jump, because I spent my 10, 11 years ago with my ex-fiance, because I bought her rings. I literally was trying to marry her because I told her from the jump, look, I'm looking to get married. I want to have a wife and kids. I don't want some shit where you call me, I come over, we fuck, and then I go home. I don't want that. She did not say that. And so when I tried to win her back for 3 to 5 years and got a harassment charge, had she had told me this shit from the jump when I came back from Canada, I wouldn't even have bothered with her. I would not have bothered with her. I swear to God, I would not even have crossed that line. I would have just went on with my plan in Canada because I was going through some shit and I had suicidal intentions. I literally was going to go to Canada and commit suicide and just not come the fuck back home because of some shit that was going on in my life. I don't have a problem sharing with that. I'm honest with you guys here on Kung Fu Havoc #2. Y'all know that. So when I came back, she gave me a purpose. She gave me a reason for living, and I just knew I was going to marry her. And I was like, okay, baby, I'm going to marry you. I'm gonna put this damn ring on your finger. First, I got the wrong size, so then I bought her another one. So this one was the right size. This was gonna be my cheesy ass engagement ring. When you're poor, you come up with shit. Alright? Plus I do Kung Fu. So her wearing this ring would know that she would support my Kung Fu. The whole reason why I wanted to make Kung Fu movies is because I wanted to that was the wrong size, excuse me. This was the right size. So I was going to do everything I could to marry this girl, and that shit didn't work out. And I wrote 50 some odd love songs to win her back. You can find some of those songs here on my YouTube channel. Anyway, moving on, had I known from the jump that that wasn't an option, I swear, when I got the rings, I wouldn't have wasted all that time trying to win her back. I was deeply in love with her, not just with my heart, but with my soul, and I'm looking for that kind of relationship. I want to be in love with the girl with my heart and soul, and I want it to be forever. I don't want to be, I loved her, we had sex, and then I threw her away. Because the opposite happened. I loved her. She claimed she loved me, but she didn't really love me, which she should have just said from the jump. I'm not looking for a loving relationship. Which is what everybody should tell people before you enter a relationship is, look, this is what I'm looking for. This is where I want my life to go. And this is what's going to be. And if that's not the same plan as you, then we can have sex and then go our separate ways, because that's the only reason why I was really wanting you. And then You're just gonna have to be a good sport about it and go your own way. And I'm gonna have to be a good sport about it, and we're gonna have to make a part 2. Okay? Because it's fuck it, I'll just keep going. Never mind that part 2. Delete that. Anyway, so she destroyed me. You know, she destroyed my trust in women. She destroyed my trust in love and all kinds of other shit. But she was also, at the time, claimed to be bi. So I was like, okay, cool, because we had a threesome. That was her idea. It wasn't mine. I'm a one-woman man. I don't believe in cheating and any of that shit because cheating is just not... Here's the thing. If I'm going to cheat, I'm going to have to be drugged up. Because I don't do drugs, so it's not going to happen. I'm not going to say it's impossible. I'm not going to say I don't have weaknesses, because vagina is my weakness, but I know right from wrong. And I'm not going to cheat. That's just me. It's not just because of experience. I've been cheated on so many times that I've sworn to God there's no way in hell I'm going to cheat. I'm going to have to be on drugs. Somebody's going to have to slip me a drug. That's the only fucking way I'm ever going to cheat on somebody. And if somebody GHBs the shit out of me, and women don't do that, so I don't have any worries. And women hardly even give me a second look. So again, I don't have any worries. So whoever I'm lucky enough to get with, and I hope it's my crush Zizi, as in Zeta saying, I will never cheat. That's just me. But again, as I said, you know, if you're going to be in a relationship, if you want to be in a relationship, you need to let the person on the other side of the relationship know what kind of fucking relationship it's going to be. And again, to the young lady, I don't have gaydar. Most straight men don't have gaydar. You know, when I get my radar locked in on a chick, a beautiful woman, I'm after that woman. Now, if that woman happens to either be a transgender female, I want to know. If that woman's a normal female, I want to know. If we are going to sleep together, I have the right to know who I'm sleeping with. I have that right. And you don't want to reveal that right, then don't sleep with me. You know, just like, no, I'm sorry, this isn't going to work because I seen your YouTube video and I'm a transgender female. Or I seen your YouTube video and I really just want to fuck, but that's it. See, I'm okay with that because you're being honest. I really just want to fuck. See, I can live with I really just want to fuck. Because I want to fuck, but I don't want nothing else from you. I don't ever want to see you again after this fuck. So we're going to fuck one time and I'm going to go about my business. Now, as a man, I can accept that. Do I like it? No, because she might have the good. Now, if I was a woman, that would be the only way I would live. I would straight tell men, look, we're just going to fuck. And when I call you, we're just going to fuck. No, we're not going out to dinner. We're not doing any of that other shit that romantic shit do. We're just going to fuck. And then I'm going to send you the fuck out my way. But since I'm a man, I try not to do that to women because I don't want to use a woman. You know, period. That's just me. I want a loving relationship. I want a wife. I want at least one child of my own, not my siblings' kids that I've been watching for the last 40 some odd years of my life, plus my siblings. So no, I don't want that. But I want a woman who's going to be honest from the jump. I don't want a relationship. I just want to fuck. I can live with that. I can respect that because that's honesty right there at its best. And the first requirement of any relationship with me is that you have to be honest. I don't give a damn about anything else. You got to be honest. I don't want an already made family. I do not want a woman who already has kids. I've been there, done that, not doing that shit no more. I don't have kids. If you want kids with me, you can't have your own kids. If you already have your own kids, we can talk. If you have one kid, that's acceptable. If you have 2 or 3 kids, that's not acceptable. I'm not playing drama with their father. I'm not playing drama with you. We're not doing any of that shit. I'm 47 years old. I don't have time for games. We're all in or we're not. It's just that simple. And finally, one last thing. No one that I know has tattooed gay, lesbian, bi, alphabet squad, blinking on their foreheads. So I don't honestly know. And if you're in that community and I've offended you, I'm sorry. I do not want to date in your community if I can help it. I don't have a problem with lesbians. I don't have a problem with bisexual females. But I do have a problem with transgender females. And I'm putting it all out here because I don't want this to come back to bite me in the ass later when somebody comes through this video and says, oh, so James is a bigot and he hates transsexuals. No, I didn't say that. I said I don't want to date them. I have nothing against them. They're just not for me. I don't want to kiss me. You know, I don't want to kiss another man. That's just all I did. The only other man I've ever kissed in my life was my father. That's it. And yeah, once or twice it's been in the mouth. There you go. So we got that out the way because of another TikTok video that I saw earlier today about kissing your kid in the mouth and it being disgusting. I don't give a shit one way or the other. I don't kiss anybody's kids. Simple as that. Anyway, now for the final topic. The final topic at hand, because time is running out. It is 6:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to get this topic out the way because my other topics I'm going to do on here later, and probably Instagram Live. I'm not going to swear to that yet. Probably not, but I will do them later, but class is coming up faster than you think. So, the last and final topic is Native American history. In fact, we will make a second part to this video because it is 20 minutes long and some change. So we're going to make another part of the video, and that one will be separate.